long time. So guys, I'm going to do another prepper video. My name is Ryan. I'm a prepper. I'm a survivalist. So let's get this video cracking. Let's get up to 30,000 subscribers. Let's go. So, okay. Sorry about that. All right. Enjoy this.
Hey guys, welcome back to Survival Prepping for Normal People. Got some good news. I did that video yesterday outside the doctor's office, waiting for my family to come back to the doctor and pick me up. Anyhow, the good news is I don't have to wear this plastic, life-sucking, thorax-destroying albatross anymore. Back is starting to heal up good. Still a few months away from being able to go back to work. I got physical therapy next, but the back's healing up. For those of you who wanted to know and those of you who didn't, well, now you know. All right. Let me get mic'd up here so we can do a proper show. Anyhow, some of you may have heard the term 2002 NT7, and what does that mean? Well, in 2002 in July, at an observatory in New Mexico, interestingly enough, some astronomers observed a near-Earth object, or that's what they call it. We call it an asteroid. They saw this asteroid, and on initial computer calculations, it appeared that it was on a collision course with the Earth. Now, when was it going to hit the Earth? February 1st, 2019, which, if you're sitting there in July of 2002, seemed like a long time away. Well, that's not the only near-Earth object that we probably have to worry about. Now, what was interesting about this NEO, as they call them, is that it was in a part of space that they had observed, but had never noticed any space rocks being there. So they didn't consider that a dangerous part of space to look at. Now, depending on what type of science, religion, religious you believe in, okay, because there are those that say that we live on a flat Earth underneath a gigantic glass dome, so asteroids wouldn't be real anyway. That would just be part of the dome falling off, right? So that's how the scientists fool everybody into thinking that objects come from space. Well, okay. I guess you guys don't have to watch anymore. As for everybody else, well, there are gigantic ass holes. I mean, not two separate words, not gigantic assholes. There are gigantic ass holes, not the people that think that science is fake, but there are gigantic holes in the earth that are caused by something. Okay? I've been to Meteor Crater just outside Winslow, Arizona. I've looked at it. When you walk out on the platform, I did this as a 12-year-old kid. When you walk out on the platform, there's an overlook. There's a little museum. There's a little parking area. It's not this huge big deal. You drive up there. You pay a few bucks. You go in. They got some big asteroids in there for you to look at, these big chunks of iron and stuff like that. And a few of them that actually they think came from that impact site. It's like, this thing's like a mile across, okay? And it's as deep as the Empire State Building. If you've ever been to Manhattan and you've ever looked up at the Empire State Building, or if you've ever gotten on an elevator or several elevators and made your way to the top, where the little observation area and gift shop and all that crap is, if you've ever been up there and you looked out, it's high, okay? Now, this is after about 50,000 years of erosion where dirt from the edges, it does rain in Arizona every once in a while. This is in northern Arizona, in case you're wondering, close to the Grand Canyon regionally. Okay, it does snow in northern Arizona. When I was a truck driver, some of the worst snow and ice storms I ever had to go through were in Flagstaff, Arizona, believe it or not, in Amarillo, Texas. Places you wouldn't expect for snow and ice to pile up, but they do. Minnesota, New York, got a bad one in Buffalo one time. It does snow like hell up there, but the worst, like every year I would see, is probably around Flagstaff. It does snow quite a bit, and it does rain there. They have what they call monsoon season, where these systems of moist weather come up off of the Sea of Cortez in the Pacific Ocean and make their way to the desert southwest of the United States. And that's when those saguaro cactuses, the ones you see in the Coyote and Roadrunner videos, they look like they're pleated all the way around. But when they get full of water, they actually swell up and they don't have that pleated surface anymore. That's where they get their water from. That's how those giant cactuses are able to survive in the desert. Okay, desert's not sand. Desert's just a lack of water. Okay, but some deserts are sand dunes, like the Arabian Desert and other places. And you go out toward Yuma, Arizona. Okay, now that's way south. That's off of Interstate 8. For those of you who did not know that existed, it's real. It goes from like Yuma to San Diego and whatnot. Anyhow, down there, there's a bunch of sand dunes. I think that's where they filmed Star Wars, the parts where the droids are out walking through the Dune Sea and Tatooine or whatever. Anyhow, not a long drive from Hollywood, so George Lucas was smart doing that. Probably saved himself a lot of money on his production budget. But I digress. This hole, okay, it's shaped like a bowl. Okay, it's called Impact or Meteor Crater, right? In Arizona, just outside Winslow, standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. This thing was gouged out by something, right? It's not a dormant volcano because geologists know what a volcano looks like, and they know what a dormant volcano looks like, and that's not what this thing is. Something hit it. So it was either an asteroid or a very large piece of the glass dome that we're being kept under and observed by aliens or whatever. Okay. Flat Earth, round Earth, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't know enough to say that I know for sure one way or the other. They can be lying to us about everything, and they probably are. But this isn't a conspiracy show. The question I wanted to ask you, as a survivalist and a prepper, a person who is trying to be ready for minor emergencies, all the way up to things that people would call the end of the world, okay, and everything in between, do you think your government would warn you if we were on a collision course with a civilization, maybe not ending, but a civilization altering meteor or asteroid impact? Well, it's all the same thing, just depends on what part of the atmosphere it's in for you geologists and astrophysicists and anybody else that might watch this channel that actually has a degree in anything. Okay, so would they warn you? My contention is no, they would not. They lie to you about all kinds of stuff. They say the Federal Reserve Bank is part of the government. It's not. It's a privately owned bank. They might tell you that the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC, which are the people who are supposed to insure your deposits in case of a banking collapse. Okay, they tell you that that's part of the government. Technically, it's not either. It's separate. It just has the word federal in front of it to give it the air of legitimacy. Now, I talked about that the other day. Okay, the government did help establish that, but the government don't run it. So would these people pay your money back? I don't know, but that's a whole different thing. The government lies to you about stuff all the time. They treat you like children because they're afraid if you knew what they know, you might interrupt what they're doing and keep them in line and not wasting all of your trillions of tax dollars that they like to burn. Which is probably why they keep stuff secret. It's not so much that they don't want you to know. They just don't want you in on their scam, is how I look at it. Kind of follow the money kind of thing. Would it really change anything if we knew who killed Kennedy? Well, maybe. If it was our own government that did it, people might be up in arms because a lot of people consider him our last president. He gave that speech, what was it, at Columbia University, about secret society that is repugnant in a free and open society, that there should be secret forces, the government controlling. Basically, pretty much the gist of it. They say that that's what got his hair parted in Dallas, okay, when all that went down, was that speech. I don't necessarily believe that. I think he was trying to, number one, he said he wanted to get rid of the CIA and just blow it to a million pieces. And he also wanted to put Congress back in charge of coining our legal tender and not the private Federal Reserve Bank. But anyhow, whole different show. So this 2002 NT7, when they originally spotted this thing, it was supposed to collide with the planet, okay, their initial calculations. But every time they reran the calculations, the odds of it hitting the planet went from like 1 in 1 to like 1 in 60,000, then 1 in 75,000, then 1 in 250,000 and whatnot. Well, just the other day on January 8th, on January 9th, NASA came out and said, we had a close call today. Big gigantic asteroid missed the Earth by just a little smidge. Okay, now they measure this thing in like in astral units, like the distance from the Earth to the Sun, but they measure it in like lunar units, like the distance from the Earth to the Moon, which is supposed to be like 250,000 miles, if you believe that. If you don't think that the Moon is like this big hologram projection on the inside of the dome over the flat Earth, hope those guys never forget to come to work. Because if it's like 5 in the afternoon and the sun hasn't come up yet, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. So I'm probably gonna sleep in that day. But again, I digress. Would they tell us? I don't think so. I really don't. Could they keep that kind of information on lockdown? I don't know. If they took over and cordoned off and shut down an observatory that might have seen something, New Mexico, which is where this original observation was made. Now, you can look it up, and NASA's got something on their website about Earth objects and which ones are a higher threat level than others and whatnot. And I'll tell you, there's one that's supposed to come in 2036, one in 2029. I think it's the same one, Apophos, which I'm pretty sure is like some ancient word for like death or something. Okay. This Apophos thing is like this giant potato. It's like 7 miles long or whatever it is. And it's basically the size of the one that killed the dinosaurs. But the dinosaurs really didn't exist because they were like these mutated demon giant things that got killed in the Great Flood of Noah, and they were just buried under the mud. I'm going to do another show about what people can get you to believe or to not believe. And the wool, the matrix, if you will, can be pulled over your eyes so thoroughly that you question shit that you know. Like you will question whether or not water is wet. You will question whether or not fire is hot. You will question whether or not the wind actually blows. Because people can make what sounds like a cogent argument on each side of the issue. And you get so confused you don't know what to believe. Now, I don't think that's by accident, do you? But it's not Whacked Out Wednesday yet. I gotta save something for those shows. I don't think the government would tell you if there was a major civilization ending or civilization altering asteroid headed our way anytime soon and they knew it. They would pretend like everything was fine and dandy, just go about your normal business. What did the president tell us after 9/11? Go out and shop. Got to keep that economy going just because we're under attack by terrorists. Or were we? Oh, another Wednesday show. So you guys let me know what you think. Because this NT 2007 or whatever it was, 2002 NT7, the name of this asteroid, was supposed to hit on February 1st, was just a couple weeks away. So if they were right in their initial calculations and made up a bunch of other bullshit later because the cat was out of the bag and so you got to walk that baby back, okay, and make everybody think it's not going to happen, may have bigger problems than EBT cards running out. I don't know, guys. I look at things, and I'm just like you. I try to put the pieces of the puzzle together because I'm a survivalist and a prepper, and it's going to help me immensely. It's going to increase my odds of survival geometrically if I.
All right, guys. Thank you. That was the whole video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and leave notifications. So I hope you learned something. So my name is Ryan. I'm a prepper. I'm a survivalist. In case y'all new to my channel, thank you for watching. I'll catch you